What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna talk to y'all about skid steers. Man, if y'all run these Kubota skid steers, I guess you probably done figured out by now if you've been running them a while. These latches right here on the doors that hold the doors up, man, they ain't worth it. Junk. We have them keep breaking. We've got 3 skid steers. They're kind of poor design because of the way this piece right here comes straight down in line from where it bolts. They break off right here. We've had a bunch of them that break, and these things are expensive. So what I've done, if you go to Lowe's, you can get a couple pieces. This right here is a 1/2 inch round. That's cold roll, solid tubing or solid steel. And then this right here is it's pretty much just a sleeve that goes on the outside. It's a 1/2 inch on the inside, and that'll actually slide inside this, like that. And it's good and tight. What you can do, man, if you want to make it in your hands, if you can weld, that's the only thing. A lot of people don't know how to weld. But here's the one that you get with it. All right. Well, here's some that I just made. And if you look at the one I made right here, this piece here, I welded it back here, and you can see this piece don't stop up here by the door, which would be actually, you got a left and a right, so it's actually like this. You see how this one stops? The groove cuts straight in with the side. See, on mine, I give it probably another 1/2 inch, 3/4 right here. If you'll make you a couple of hinges, they're pretty simple to make. If you can get you a couple tubes, or get you a tube and a solid roll like that, you can actually just take a bolt. I just drilled into this. This is pretty much what it looks like on the inside. You just cut your notch. If you go to cut these notches out, man, the easiest way to do that is you'll take a cutting disc like this, and you can cut your notches in it. But the best way to do it, if you're gonna cut the groove out, is get you an old one, man. It's wore out, just a small one. As you can see, it's a lot smaller. Because actually, the smaller it is, it'll cut in deeper. You know what I mean? If you get a big wide one, you get a new blade, it won't cut as deep. It makes it where whenever you cut it, it'll actually cut past it, kind of like this right here, just a little bit. It'll make it cut past it, and it'll actually makes it a little harder to work with. But what I've got, these little springs, man, you can buy these in a kit. I did have a pack of them, I thought was over here. They come in a box like that. You can get them at Lowe's. They're just little spring kits. Right here's one that comes in a box. And then it just comes with like a variety pack. You can get them at Lowe's. What I'll do, I'll just cut that off, and then I'll stretch it out to make my spring. But yeah, if you'll take that, all you gotta do is put it down in there. And then this piece here, there is a little bit tricky because you gotta grind this piece down. What I done, I just stuck a grinder in a bench press area, and turned it on and just sit there and spun it. If you got a 1/2 inch drill, it works better, but the one I got ain't really a 1/2 inch right now. It's a little bit smaller, so you can stick it on a drill with a grinder going and run it backwards, and it'll grind it down. But take that and drill you. I come about a 1/2 inch off the end, which the best way to get your mark on that is to push this back. Actually, get your bolt hole lined up, push that back to where you know you're bottomed out. That way you know you're gonna clear here, and then drill your hole and tap it, and then you can just screw your bolt. You can just screw your bolt in like this. I welded a washer on the back side. That way it keeps it from sliding back out. But that'll bolt up. The best, and when you go to put it on, what I did was I came in here. Let me get my piece right here, and I'll show you. Bear with me just a second. Let me get this bolt in. what I'll do is I'll bolt this in. I'll bolt this back over here. Let's see, it goes this way, yeah. It goes up here like that. And then I'll line, after I get that bolted up, I'll line this in here. And then I'll just hold it in place. Which I'll put my screws in to hold it up. But once you do that, you can kind of get it lined up and then reach inside with a welder and just tack it. Tack it like right here and over here. Just enough to keep it in place so you can take it out and weld it. Then you take it out there and weld it on where you got it. And I guarantee it'll last you a lot longer, man. Them things, they're expensive. You get them through Kubota, I think. I might be wrong, but my boss said it's about $300, but it seems a little pricey for a hinge, you know what I mean? But I figured it'd be 30, 40 bucks worth of material, you know, it'd be easier to make one. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, just give me a call, give me a comment, and I'll help you out. Thanks.